Welcome. Our first 30 series buying guide went so well, helping multiple people pick up one of the new NVIDIA 30 series graphics cards that we thought, let's make a part 2. Let's share some of the new tips and tricks that we have learned along the way, and hopefully we can help some more people pick up the 30 series graphics cards, some of the 6000 AMD graphics cards, some of the Ryzen 5000 series CPUs, maybe even some of the PS5s. So without further ado, let's spin that intro. Alright, so part 2 of our buying guide, how to pick up a 30 series. In the previous video, I talked specifically about how to buy using Best Buy. I've had a number of people comment and let me know that they have been able to pick up a 30 series in part to my tutorial. So if you need to go ahead, you can jump back over to that video above in the description. There will be a link. I'm going to quickly touch on it as well as many other options to help us buy, where we can buy, the best practices, tips and tricks. Let's just jump into this and get going on it. So part 2. So starting back off, Best Buy drops are the best because they have the best anti-bot setups on them. They make it to where you do the first step, you see detail, you go to add to cart, it does a random offset timer. That random offset's also checking inventory and checking against your location. Once it finally lines up and is available at your location, you hit add to cart again and you check out as quickly as possible. It is possible to do this in multiple sessions at once. I have done 2 different sessions where I have accomplished 4 cards and then another session of 4 30 series cards. And before you blast me on the comments about scalping, I am not scalping these. These are going to people I know and love. So the drops on Best Buy are hitting bi-weekly. This has been going on for the last 6 weeks plus. The same pattern every other Tuesday. They are dropping at the time of 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are doing random offsets. The cards aren't all just blanket dropping all at once. They are going to, one model will hit, then the next one will show available, then the next one, then the next one. And again, jump up to my video, check it out. It's going to go through the exact specs, how to buy from Best Buy. Link in the description, link previously above, probably the link in the end card if you want to jump to it. So the next buy for Best Buy, the drop will be on Tuesday, 1/19. Of course, that is if it holds the same pattern that it has held for nearly the last 2 months. Let's hope it does. Let's hope everybody, each and every one of you, can jump on, accomplish the task, get 1 or 2 cards or whatever you need. Please don't buy these to scalp. Don't be part of the problem, be part of the solution. Let's go into each one. Here is Best Buy. I am already logged into it. This is just going to be a quick topical overview of how I buy from Best Buy. I do my search. I prefer 3060 Ti or the 70 because I am not a high roller, but if you are, you can do the 3080, the 6800, 6800 XT, all in this same method. We do a search for our specific card. I sort by price, high to low. I will scan it down so that I have the top 4 cards showing the gray, either sold out or coming soon. Coming soon's a little different because that means it has never hit the site to this day. Once it has already hit the site and already sold through and they're expecting more drops, it goes to a sold out. So once I'm already right here, I get it so that there are 4 in the window. Then I use my little browser extension, my auto refresh plus. We're going to talk about it here in just a minute. I start it, I keep this done, and then I will have another window with the 3070s open. I'll do the same thing. I will leave it as low to high. I'll scroll it down so I have at least 4 buttons showing. I'll start my refresh. In this case, I'm left at 60 seconds is what I usually do to start. And then I'll have these on a separate monitor. I have them offset so that I can see all these buttons. When one comes in stock, it will show as a blue see details. You click the blue see details. It will jump it to add to cart. It will say we cannot add to cart yet, waiting on the next step verification. Do not close that page. Before you jump over, make sure you hit stop on that auto refresh. It will be a problem and kick it out of your cart if not. Stop the auto refresh before ever proceeding to add to cart. Again, Auto Refresh Plus. Let's discuss it a little bit and how it actually functions. Auto Refresh Plus is an extension that you download from the Chrome Web Store. I will put a link in the description to get to this site and download this. What it does is it installs the extension into your Chrome browser. You can click this little button to show it, and it stays right up here in your toolbar. You click this, you set your time interval of how often you want it to refresh. Well, at least with Best Buy, you don't want to refresh it every 5 seconds, every 10 seconds. Put it at 60 seconds. When you see one come available, stop the refreshes on all of your Best Buy tabs. It's as easy as putting your time, hitting start, and it is window specific. This shows the countdown timer as well, and when it's going to refresh, window specific. If I open another tab, it is not running. Keys with the Auto Refresh Plus. It's a Chrome browser extension. It refreshes to open the page on repeat. Do not set too low or a page will lock you out. Many of these sites are putting it to where if you're just spamming the F5 key or you're just spamming refresh, it will lock you out for a period of time. Make sure you stop the refresh before adding an item to cart. This is applicable to all sites. If you add to cart and then it's still refreshing, it's going to drop it out of your cart and you're going to be a sad camper. Next, Discord is actually a good place to get alerts. I am personally using Stockdrops. Stockdrops. You will first sign up when you get to Stockdrops. There is a quick little video on how to do this. You will go to your location, USA notifications. You need to sign up for notifications. For me, I want to be notified when a 3060 Ti or when a 3070 comes in stock. I also have put myself to notify for the 6800 series. I also would like to have Newegg combos. We'll discuss those in a minute. To sign up, you scroll down, you click in the corresponding box. I want to be notified on 3070s. I want to be notified on Newegg combos. I want to be notified on that's 38. I want TI, which is a T. I want the AMD logo. That's the 6800. You can sign up for the processors, the 5600, the 5800, the 5950. You can sign up for the 3090 if you've got very deep pockets, as well as the 6900 XT. Once you are signed up, your notifications are set. You had to have previously already went in, set your notification settings as they say. Leave the only @ mentions on there. Make sure mobile push notifications are on, or you will not get your phone to pop the mobile notification that a GPU is in stock. Once you have added and signed up, the ones you have signed up for show under your notifications. As you can see, I have signed up for Newegg combos. I've signed up for the 60 Ti, the 3070, the 6000, which is 6800. I am only hunting these products currently. You can select which ones you would like to hunt. The pros of this, you get tons of alerts. There's many knowledgeable users in the Discord that know specifically patterns of drops. They know who has the best drops. They know what retailers do the best drops, how to get around bot measures. Cons on this, there are tens of thousands of users in this one specific Discord. They are all getting the same alerts as you. The other big con is that bots are quicker to buy than you can even click some of these alerts. That's just the reality that we live in. Some companies don't care about bots, such as Amazon and Newegg. They are constantly getting lit up by bots. As soon as you see the alert, it's gone. You click on it and it has been purchased. Next, Twitter alerts. This is a very similar setup to Discord. You can follow certain Twitter bots that are scanning for active inventory. The key point is they're not just scanning for active inventory, they're searching for inventory at or around MSRP. If they were searching for just inventory, they would find all these third-party sellers selling at ridiculous markups, because that's the market we live in. So they do have additional alerts. There's many to choose from. You have to be extremely quick on the draw. A lot of these Twitter alerts do hit my phone quicker than the Discord alert has been hitting, so I recommend multiple sources. Personally, I am using PC Quick Drop alerts at Le Blarst of Times. This is his Twitter account. You can see there's 4,700 people following this one specific account. You follow, you sign up, and then you scroll down and you can see these are some of the alerts that are hitting. An Asus Dual NVIDIA 3070, a 3090. Get a lot of 3090s hit because not many people are willing to shell out the $1,500 to $2,000 for this graphics card, but they are hitting many different alerts. Next, let's discuss online retailers, places to buy. Newegg is a great place to buy, also very hard to buy. Newegg has their combos are what they are mostly trying to push. So they'll combo up say a 500 watt power supply with a 3060 Ti or 16 gigabytes of RAM with a 3070. They'll have some really random combos, but these are probably the easiest of them all to actually accomplish because Newegg is adding on to their total income by doing this. It is easier to get a combo than it would be to buy a card outright from Newegg. Key point, with these combos, in the past on Newegg, you could easily buy a combo and say, okay, I don't want the power supply, I'm going to return it. You give me back my full amount of money, Newegg, for that piece of equipment. And that is not the case anymore. They have updated their policies to stop this. If you want your money back, you buy a combo, you have to send back the full combo. One other option I wanted to mention that some people are using from the Newegg app, they are going to each specific item, they are clicking it, they are adding it to a wish list. You see the button in this bar, it is the third button over, wish list. You can see I created one called 30 series. I added every 3060 Ti and 3060 combo in here. When they do a drop, if you quickly refresh the wish list on your app and hit add all to cart, it will add any available and you can speedily check out. I've heard that people have had success with this in getting multiples at one time, but this is just another option and I wanted to run this by in case maybe this will work for somebody. You basically go into each specific item, you look at it, you hit add to wish list, and then you select the specific wish list you created. Next, Amazon. Super hard to acquire anything from Amazon. As soon as you see it, or as soon as you see an alert that it is available, a bot has already purchased it. Unless there are a large quantity, you're not going to successfully buy from Amazon. But you can keep trying. If you happen to be the quickest and you happen to have luck on your side, you can purchase a new graphics card or CPU from Amazon. Another one that I actually like is B&H. They seem to be slightly better against the bots. They do have a much higher shipping rate than most in the US, and it seems like maybe a few of their models are marked up slightly. So B&H's site. What I have been doing is very similar to Best Buy, except instead of doing one search page, I will open a number of the specific models that I am waiting for to come in. You can also, and then I'll have them in separate tabs, auto refreshing on a separate monitor. And then if I see one of these notify when available turn to add to cart, I'm going to jump on it. I've had a number of 3070s in my cart where I've backed out because of the price, but I have not been able to actually accomplish one of the cheaper model 3070s or any of the 3060 Ti's from the site as of yet, but I am still actively working on it. I just want to do a quick update on B&H. I was able to buy a RTX 3070 Zotac Twin Edge OC graphics card the other day. It was on a Sunday. It randomly dropped available. I scooped one up. It was $640 plus another $40 after tax, so I ended up canceling my order. This is what Zotac charges for the card, however. I just felt it is a little rich when you compare it to the $530 in-hand price tag I paid for the Founders Edition, but this is an option. These are attainable if you are quick on the alerts. Other options: direct buying. You can direct buy from the Asus Store USA, AMD Direct, Zotac has direct buying options, EVGA has a queue set up, and you sign up for the queue, it puts you a place in line. Whenever it comes to you, they send you an email or an alert, and you have only 8 hours to go in and buy the card that they have offered to you in that class. If you miss that window, you missed that card. For reference, I have signed up for the 3060 Ti the day it was announced, and I have not been notified. This seems like an endless queue, and not many people are having success with it. For direct buying, make sure that you have your login in that direct site already set up with your address. Your payment info needs to be ready to go. Some issues with these direct buying sites is that they are not accommodated to handle super high traffic. They are not retailers. They are not made to handle hundreds of thousands of users hitting the site at once. So they get easily overloaded. And the odd hours that some of these direct buying sites are dropping late at night, 11:30, midnight Eastern Standard Time, and this is probably because it's being ran overseas, and that would be why these are dropping at random odd times. Let's quickly look at some of these direct buying sites. Here is the Asus store. And if any of you haven't noticed, they have actually raised all prices from all Asus due to tariffs on electronics imports, and that's supposed to be trickling to all of the other importing GPUs shortly. So what I will do is I will search. This is my 3070 page. I will have auto refresh on it for every 1 minute. I'll have it in another instance that I can quickly glance over and see. Temporary sold out will jump to add to cart. You have to be very quick on this one too. Here is the AMD store, the direct AMD store buying. I'll also put a link to everything I am featuring in the description so that you can easily get to. The AMD Direct store, it was a couple nights ago that they put a bunch of their reference models, 6800s and 6800 XTs on the site, and it didn't last long, and I was not able to get one of those either, so those go very fast, and I don't think they are offering much on here, but it's another option to keep track of. And here is the Zotac direct buying site. As you can see, everything is sold out that I have searched. Those are all of our direct buying options. Tips and tricks. This is the important part. I'm going to put timestamps in the description too so you can jump to this. Turn off auto refresh as soon as you are able to add something to cart. If you do not turn off the auto refresh, you will add to cart. You will think, okay, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna do it, and it refreshed and gone. You lost your queue. Be logged into these sites. Make sure that you have your payment information, your shipping information already entered into the site and ready to go. Quickest wins on many of these. Watch out for third-party sellers on these retail sites. Sometimes you will click a link that one of these bots have given you, like your Twitter or your Discord, and then all of a sudden that main one that they linked to is gone and it jumps to the next one down that is marked up 40%. If you are rapid firing and you add the wrong one to the cart and you just overpaid by $200-300, I warned you. So, conclusion, supply shortages, huge demands, scalpers, difficult to obtain. Persistence wins. Do not give up hope. I have made multiple purchases on the 30 series. I still attest that the best way to buy is Best Buy. The next drop won't be until the 19th, but it will be the easiest way to buy. Make sure you are paying attention on the 19th from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For reference, the last drop started at 11:15 Eastern Standard Time. By 11:30, many of were starting to go out of stock. By 11:45, most were gone. I hope you got a little value out of this video, maybe some entertainment, but more importantly, I hope that this guide will help you to pick up one of the new graphics cards before the bots can get to them. If this helped you at all, make sure to comment about it. Tell us if you got one of the new cards, where you got it, and how you got it. We all need to know. We need to help each other. Let's beat those bots. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me for future content. Thanks for coming along, and enjoy the ride.